Welcome to my channel, where I share amazing facts and information about the world's most fascinating animals. Today, we're going to be talking about flamingos, those beautiful, pink birds that are a common sight in zoos and wildlife parks around the world. But did you know that there's more to these birds than just their striking color? Here are 9 amazing facts about flamingos that you might not have known. Number 1, flamingos are unique birds in many ways, one being their coloration. Unlike many other birds, flamingos are not born with their characteristic pink color. Instead, they are born white or gray, and it takes several months for them to develop their pink plumage. Number 2, the reason they are pink is because the pink color comes from the pigments found in the algae and crustaceans that flamingos eat. These pigments, called carotenoids, accumulate in the bird's feathers as they grow older. The more carotenoids a flamingo ingests, the deeper shade of pink it will become. In some cases, flamingos that have been fed a diet lacking in carotenoids can lose their pink color and become pale or white. While in other cases, flamingos that have access to a diet high in carotenoids will become increasingly pink. Number 3, flamingos are known for their long legs, which are in proportion to their body size. This feature allows them to wade through shallow water in search of food. The long legs help flamingos to reach deeper water where they can find the algae and crustaceans that make up the majority of their diet. Flamingos are filter feeders, which means that they strain small organisms such as algae and crustaceans from the water with their beaks. They do this by sweeping their beaks through the water and scooping up food as they go. The long legs allow them to reach deeper water and cover more ground while they are feeding, increasing their chances of finding food. Additionally, the legs also help flamingos to move through the water more efficiently. The long legs allow them to take longer strides, which helps them to cover more ground while they are wading. Number 4, flamingos are known for their distinctive stilt-like way of walking due to their unique anatomy. But what sets flamingos apart is their ankle joint. Unlike most birds, which have a joint that allows them to bend their legs forward, flamingos have a joint that allows them to bend their legs backward. This allows them to stand on one leg while the other leg is tucked up, giving them an unusual and distinctive posture. This unique ankle joint also allows flamingos to have a greater range of motion when they are wading through water, which helps them to be more efficient at finding food. The ankle joint allows them to move their legs more fluidly and naturally, which is vital for their survival. Number 5, flamingos are social birds, and they are known to form large flocks. These flocks can range from a few hundred to thousands of birds. The exact size of a flock can depend on the species of flamingo, as well as the location and the availability of food and breeding sites. Flamingos form these large flocks for several reasons. One of the main reasons is for protection against predators. When flamingos are in a large group, they are less likely to be singled out and attacked by predators. Additionally, being in a large flock allows flamingos to share information about food sources and breeding sites. Another reason flamingos form large flocks is for breeding. Flamingos are known to mate for life, and the breeding season usually takes place in colonies, where many pairs of flamingos come together to breed. These colonies can be quite large and can contain thousands of birds. Number 6, flamingos are known for their elaborate courtship rituals. One of the most notable features of these rituals is that flamingos are known to mate for life. Once a pair of flamingos have formed a bond, they will stay together for the rest of their lives, usually mating with the same partner every year. Flamingos perform a variety of courtship rituals to attract a mate. One of the most common rituals is head flagging, where the flamingos will raise their heads and shake them back and forth. This is usually accompanied by a loud honking sound, which is believed to be an advertisement of their fitness and potential as a mate. Another ritual is the wing salute, where the flamingos will raise one or both wings in the air and flap them rapidly. This is also thought to be a display of fitness and strength. Number 7, flamingos are capable of flying, but they prefer to do so only when it is necessary. They typically fly when they need to migrate to different areas in search of food or breeding sites, or when they need to escape from danger such as predators. During the flight, flamingos fly in large flocks, which can be a spectacular sight. The flight of flamingos is graceful and strong. They fly with their neck outstretched, and their legs and feet trailing behind. Their long and narrow wings are specially adapted for flying, and they can fly long distances, at high speeds, and with great endurance. Number 8, flamingos are found in the wild in several regions around the world, including South America, Africa, and the Caribbean. The exact range of a particular species can vary depending on the species and the conditions of the habitat. In South America, the Andean flamingo is found in the high Andes Mountains, while the Chilean flamingo is found in the more southern parts of South America. In Africa, the greater flamingo and the lesser flamingo are found in the wetlands and lakes of the continent, from the Mediterranean coast to the southern tip of Africa. The Caribbean flamingo, also known as the American flamingo, is found in the Caribbean islands, including the Bahamas, Cuba, and the Dominican Republic. The James's flamingo is also found in the Andes of South America, specifically in the high Andean Plateau, and parts of the Mediterranean. Flamingos are migratory birds, and they tend to move to different areas depending on the season. Some species will migrate to different parts of the continent in search of food, while others will move between different countries or even continents. This means that the range of a particular species can change depending on the time of year. Number 9, flamingos are not considered to be endangered globally, but some populations are in decline due to habitat loss and hunting. Habitat loss is a significant threat to flamingos, as it reduces the availability of food and breeding sites. Flamingos depend on wetlands and shallow water for food and breeding, and many of these habitats are being destroyed or degraded due to human activities such as agriculture, urbanization, and pollution. This has led to a decline in the populations of some species, such as the lesser flamingo in Africa. Hunting is another threat to flamingos. Historically, flamingos were hunted for their feathers, which were used for decorative purposes. Although hunting is now illegal in most countries, some flamingos are still hunted illegally for their meat, eggs, and feathers. In conclusion, flamingos are amazing animals that have many unique characteristics and behaviors that make them stand out from other birds. We hope you've learned something new about these birds today and will appreciate them even more next time you see one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more animal facts and information. If you have any questions or ideas for future videos, let me know in the comments. See you next time.